Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about daily routines. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm joined by my co-host, Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Sarah. It's great to be here discussing daily routines, something we all do every day without even thinking about it.
Absolutely. So, let's start by talking about our morning routines. Cecilia, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, Sarah, the first thing I do is I hit the snooze button on my alarm clock a couple of times, to be honest. But eventually, I do get up, stumble out of bed, and head straight to the kitchen to make myself a cup of coffee. I can't function without it.
That sounds like a typical morning routine for a lot of people. I'm definitely the same way with coffee. After I have my coffee, I usually like to do some stretching or light exercise to wake myself up.
That's a good idea, Sarah. I should probably incorporate some exercise into my morning routine too. So, after you've had your coffee and done some stretching, what's next for you?
Well, then I usually take a quick shower to freshen up and get ready for the day ahead. I find that taking a shower helps me feel more awake and alert.
That makes sense. I usually shower in the evenings, but I can see how it would be refreshing in the morning too. After I've had my coffee, I like to check my emails and catch up on any news or messages that I might have missed overnight.
That's a good habit to have, Cecilia. It's always good to start the day feeling informed and prepared. Alright, so we've talked about our morning routines. Now, let's move on to our daily routines once we're at work or school. Cecilia, what does your typical day look like once you're at work?
Well, once I'm at work, I usually spend the first part of my day going through my to-do list and prioritizing tasks. I like to get organized early on so that I can tackle my work efficiently throughout the day.
That's a smart approach, Cecilia. I think being organized is key to being productive. For me, once I'm at work, I usually start by checking in with my colleagues and seeing if there are any updates or meetings scheduled for the day.
That sounds like a good way to stay connected with your team. Collaboration is so important in a work environment. After I've prioritized my tasks, I usually dive into my work, taking short breaks here and there to rest my mind and recharge.
Taking breaks is crucial for maintaining focus and avoiding burnout. It's important to give yourself permission to step away from your work and take a breather every now and then. Alright, so we've talked about our morning routines and our daily routines at work. Now, let's wrap up by discussing our evening routines. Cecilia, what do you typically do in the evenings to unwind and relax?
Well, Sarah, in the evenings, I like to wind down by spending some time with my family, maybe watching a movie or playing a board game together. It's important for me to disconnect from work and just enjoy quality time with the people I love.
That sounds lovely, Cecilia. Spending time with family is a great way to recharge and de-stress after a busy day. For me, in the evenings, I like to do some reading or listen to music before bed. It helps me relax and clear my mind before I go to sleep.
That sounds like a peaceful way to end the day, Sarah.
You're right, Cecilia. Speaking of peaceful endings, it seems our time is up for today. We'd like to extend our gratitude to all our listeners for joining us. Until next time, take care and keep practicing.